Hi class, back again with the video on transposition. Now, in the previous video we discussed equivalency in a mod 12 system, right? And these are absolutely interlocked together, right? So the book gives a really great example, our very familiar pitch class set 7, 8, 11. And what it does is it transposes it up by 1. Well, if you refer to the previous video, 7 plus 1 is 8. Great. 8 plus 1 is 9. 11 plus 1 is what? 0. Goes right back around that clock. All the way. 11 back to 0. In other words, what's 1 hour away from 11 o'clock? 12 o'clock, or 0, right? What's 2 hours away from 11 o'clock? Not 13 o'clock, 1 o'clock, right? So this is what they've essentially shown in example 27-8, right? And it talks about specific notation when it comes to writing, right? So that we can understand how to be clear and how to write. So if I wrote our pitch set 7, 8, 11, right? There's our pitch set 7, 8, 11. So if we wanted to transpose that, we could say, let's go by 3 this time. The transposition of pitch class set 7, 8, 11 is equal to, what's 7 plus 3? 10. What's 8 plus 3? 11. What's 11 plus 3? 0, 1, 2. Right? And you can follow this and you can double check your work, especially when we go past this 11 and we go around the clock all the way around the circle again. We can sit here and we can look at this. I go up by 1, I go up by 3. Do I go up by 1? I'll go up by 3. Indeed I do, right? Some people might say, oh, well, what you might do, Darren, in fact, you know what? I'm just going to teach it like that. Nope. Not even going to go in that confusion. If it's still confusion, we'll talk about that in a video, okay? So what I wanted to talk about is the notation that we see here, right? This notation is very important, and we would read this as such. The transposition by 3 half steps of pitch class set 7, 8, 11 is equal to the pitch class set 10, 11, 2. Very important to be able to read this like this. T underscore 3 bracketed pitch class set is equal to bracketed pitch class set. Very, very important to write it like that. If you were to write it with parentheses or T exponent 3, not good. Not good. People are going to be confused. It means different things, and we'll see why later on. Okay? So that's essentially transposition, right? And I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to do a separate video on inversions. But real quick, let's go ahead and do a couple. While we have time, since this video is not too incredibly long, let's do a couple inversions. Excuse me, inversions, not inversions, transpositions. Let's do T7, right? T7 of pitch set 1, 6, 8. And let's do T5 of pitch class set 3, 8, and 9, right? So, we look at this and we say, I need to add 7 to all of these. Great. Okay. 7 plus 1 is what? Well, that is 8. 7 plus 6 is 13. Can't go to 13, can we? So, when we get to this section, we say, okay, that equals 13. 13 minus 12 equals 1. Do you see how I did that? All I did was I subtracted this 12 number because this is over 12, right? Imagine if this was 12 right here and I subtracted 12. Well, it'd be 0, right? So don't get confused by this. You could still do the number wheel. Don't worry about doing the number wheel. If I went up by 7 by 6, 6 by 7, right? I would go 6 spaces all the way up to midnight or 0. I still have 1 left over from the 7. I go 1 more, I'm at 1. There's multiple ways we can do this. 7, I do it like this in my head. 7 plus 8 is 15, right? Minus 12 equals 3. That's one way to do it. Or you could say, okay, I go up 7. 4 gets me to midnight. I still have 3 left over. So that leaves 3, right? Because if I look at my wheel here, I've gone from 8 and I go up 7. So 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 4 ticks plus, and I need still have 3 ticks left out of the 7. So there's 0, 1, 2, 3. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ticks on the wheel. That leads me over to 3. Or you can do 15, because I did 8 plus 7. That's my transposition. I did 15 minus 12 gives me 3. There we go. Now let's go ahead and look at this. And I said transposition of the pitch class set 389 is equal to, well, 5 plus 3 is what? 8. 8 plus 5 is what? Wow. 13. That's 1 click over the wheel, isn't it? And that's all I'm really doing there. I'm saying, oh, I've already hit my 12. I went 1 over. Right? 12 being equal to 0, right? 9 plus 5 is what? That's 14. That's 2 over 12. I've gone 2 over. See how I did that? If this method works, 9 plus 5 is 14. If it's over 12, subtract 12, and that's the number you get, 2. If that doesn't work for you, you draw out a wheel. Literally draw out a wheel, guys. Draw a clock. Put your pencil on 9 and go 5 clicks over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the number you end up on is that transposed number. That's the surefire way. That's the physical way. This is the mathematical way. Either way works as long as you get the correct answer, right? You choose. You choose which way. I would make up some own for yourself to do. In fact, I'll give you some right now that you can do on your own. Because understanding this transposition is key to understanding set theory. All of it's key to understanding set theory. The transposition 7 of pitch class set 7, 8, 10. You do these on your own. The transposition of 6, of 4, 5, 7. And the transposition of, well, I'll just keep going, 5. Of pitch class set 5, 9, 10. Go ahead and do these. Go ahead and do these. Pause the video and do them. And I'll do them for you right now. I'm not going to explain them, I'll just do them for you right now. Okay? 7 and 8 is what? It's 15. 3, 7 is 17. That's 5. Oh, my bracket's not very good. I'm rushing. It's late at night. 6 and 4 is 10. 11, 13, 1. 10 is 14. 15 is 2. That's 15 minus 12 is 3. There's your answers. 5, 3, 2, 10, 11, 1, 10, 2, 3. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. If not, give me a text, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer questions. Till next time, take care.